Hey, good afternoon. It's Justin here, North Harts Bushcrafter, and I've just come out on a break for my lunch today between work, and I had my packing that in a bag, and I had a load of bits in there, but I had an idea of what I wanted to do today, and the theme around this video is the not only the practice of bushcraft, but how you go about developing your skills, learning skills, and how there are many different ways of going about that. So yeah, so this is what today's about. Just got myself a coffee and that on the go. There, nice hot coffee, and just cooking up some basic noodles. To say I've been out for a little bit of a walk to get here, so I've got a bit of a break. So while I was walking about, I was just thinking that obviously some of us are sort of quite advanced with our sort of skills and our knowledge and being able to put that into practice, but what about for the new people that are coming into this and they're wanting to sort of get into it more? How can they go about that? Well, obviously there's many different ways and obviously Facebook is a great community for that, and YouTube, we all sort of follow each other, subscribe, and it's a great way to really get into it and to learn. There are fantastic bushcraft, wild camping Facebook groups out there, and you'll find that quite a few of them are in regions. And the good thing is you can join one big site, and then you can get put into like little areas closer to you, and you find these little gatherings. You get to know people, and there are plenty of meetings and bushcraft moots and that throughout the year, and they're a great thing to go off to. You meet like-minded people, and you can sort of see shows, demonstrations, practical things to do, and it's a great way to sort of learn, take notes, and feed that knowledge that you have, and that's a great way of doing that. Courses. There are loads and loads of courses out there, and they're well worth the research, finding one that is obviously primarily within your price bracket, your price margin. Are you actually going to get exactly what you want out of that course? Is it going to help you? Is it going to push you forwards? So really do your research, ask on forums, make the phone calls, do some research, and there are some fantastic companies out there. I'm quite lucky around near me that I've got the Bushcraft store, which is just down the road from me, and I'm able to go in there. I know the guys in there, really good, very knowledgeable, big sponsors of the Bushcraft show. And I go in there, I ask for advice, I sort of get their ideas of some things that I'm after, and I take that knowledge. So there are courses out there. Where I am today, there's a company called the Bushcraft Company. They run courses in the wood that I'm actually in today. So, within your area, there's always going to be like a provider or a shop you can go into, and they'll be able to give you that information. So there's two of your biggest sort of avenues to find out where to learn and practice. Obviously, the Facebook groups, guys on YouTube. Get yourself booked onto a course, and then from there there are so many different courses, whether it's actually foraging, knife sharpening, there are so many different courses to get you booked onto, and that'll push you forwards. One of the other great ones is this, which is the Bushcraft and Survival Skills magazine. Started up a few years ago, and this is it in conjunction with the guys that do the Bushcraft show. So subscribe to this. It's a bi-monthly magazine, absolutely fantastic, the Bushcraft and Survival Skills magazine. It's got fantastic articles in there, firelighting skills, different ways of being able to adapt during different seasons. There's always different features in there, different articles, practical guides and tips. great. There are a couple of other magazines out there, but I absolutely swear by this. It's brilliant. As I say, they run the bushcraft show as well. So yeah, that's just a few little things that you can sort of do. Say you may be ex-services, you may already have some knowledge, but it's just kind of like fallen by the wayside. Get in touch with people, shout them out, they'll encourage you into groups. Ask advice, you know, never stop asking advice on kit, because what works for one doesn't necessarily always work for the other. Yeah, just get involved. Different avenues of going about it. So there you go. It's just a little heads up on some things that you can get into. There's so much to learn. Never stop learning. It's just how you go about getting all that knowledge. So a couple of little tips for you there today. Cheers. Bye.